Barakathe Hawa, Barakathe Hawa Shai, Barakathe Hawa, Barakathe Hawa Shai, Barakathe Hawa, Barakathe Hawa Shai, Call Laim Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rakal, Kadash. Peace and blessing to the sincere men, women, and children, diligently in the spirit of Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, trying to make that call in lecture sure. This is McQuarrie from the Virginia Church, and I'm going to get right into it. This is Luke chapter 12 and verse 46. It says, the Lord of that servant will come in a day when he looketh not for him, and at an hour when he is not aware. And I will cut him asunder, I will cut him in asunder, and will appoint him his portion with unbelievers. So you're going to have people who so-called believe that are going to be, that's going to die with the unbelievers, right? And it's going to tell you why. It says, and a servant which knew his Lord's will and prepared not himself, neither did according to his will, shall be beaten with many stripes. So the people who know the will of Yahweh Shem Yahushai, the people who have faith, who are believers, right? If they don't prepare themselves, they are going to be destroyed. Okay. Now, this isn't talking about a physical preparation. It's talking about a spiritual preparation. Watch this. This is Matthew 6:25. It says, therefore I say unto you, take no thought for your life, what ye shall eat, or what ye shall drink, nor yet for your body, what ye shall put on. Is not the life more than meat, and a body than raiment? So it says right here, Yahweh is telling us, don't be fixed on trying to prepare what you're going to eat, what you're going to drink, what you're going to wear, shelter. Don't have your mind fixed on that. I'm gonna jump down to verse 31. It says, therefore take no thought, saying, what shall we eat, or what shall we drink, or wherewithal shall we be clothed? For after these things do the Gentiles seek. Okay, the Gentiles being the heathen, okay, and the Israelites who are following the ways of the heathen, okay, because that's what the people who don't know God, that's how they prepare. They try to physically prepare, okay. There is no physical preparation for this, in a sense where trying to get a house, doomsday bunker, etc., etc. There is no preparation in that aspect. This is Psalm 127:1. Except Yahweh build the house, they labor in vain that build it. Except Yahweh shall keep the city, the watchman walketh but in vain. So you can get prepared any kind of way you want, okay? Unless Yahweh is back in your play, then it's all for nothing. But back over here, Matthew chapter 6 and verse 33. But seek ye first the kingdom of Yahweh and all his righteousness. and his righteousness, and all these things shall be added unto you. So that's the works right there. Okay. Seeking the kingdom of Yahweh. Right? Yahweh Shem Yahushai, his righteousness, that's the works. Okay. Now, let's go over here. I'm going to go look up the word. Seek. It says in etymology.com, it says to inquire, to search for, to pursue, to long for, to wish for, desire, to seek out, to track down, to perceive quickly. Right? And we know that when you seek out the Lord, that's what we have to do, seek out the Lord. Okay? And his righteousness in the kingdom, which we know that This is talking about what? Let me read it one more time. Matthew 6 and verse 33. But seek ye first the kingdom of Yahweh and his righteousness, and all these things shall be added unto you. So seeking the kingdom is matter of fact, I'm gonna grab this. This is Luke 17, 20, and 21. And when he was demanded of the Pharisees when the kingdom of Yahweh should come, he answered them and said, the kingdom of Yahweh cometh not with observation, neither shall they say, lo here or lo there. So the kingdom isn't something, the kingdom is going to get you salvation, right? That you got to seek. Isn't something that you're going to see, isn't something that you're going to be able to go find physically. You can't punch it in on your GPS, right? You can't Google and download your little directions, right? It says, for behold, the kingdom of Yahweh is within you. Okay, so we gotta with this talking about making changes inside of you. Okay, that's how we're gonna get into the kingdom. That's how we prepare, because we are doomsday preppers, but spiritual doomsday preppers. Okay, we're not out here physically trying to doomsday prep. We're spiritually doomsday preppers. Romans 13 and 11. It says, and that knowing the time, that now it is high time to awake out of sleep, for now is our salvation nearer than we believe. Okay, and you can precept this with Ezekiel 37. Okay, those dead bodies that was in the valley, right? Those dry bones. That's that sleep. Okay, now is the time to wake up out of that sleep. Now is the time to come back unto the righteousness. Okay. It says, the night is far spent, the day is at hand. Let us therefore cast off the works of darkness, and let us put on the armor of light. So it says cast off darkness and put on the armor of light, right? Let's go over here real quick. First John chapter 3 verse 14. We know that we have passed from death unto life, because we have love for the brethren. He that loveth not his brother abideth in death. Because we know light and darkness is synonymous with life and death, right? Now, watch this, 1 John 2 and 9. He that said he is in the light, and he that his brother is in darkness, even until now. And before we found out about Yahweh Shem Shai, we hated our people. Okay? But if you really know Yahweh Shem Shai, you're going to have love for your people. All your people. Okay? That's how we know that we're in the light, if we got love for our people, not just the ones that are woke, general Israelites. It says, and there is none occasion of stumbling in him, but he that hateth his brother is in darkness, and walketh in darkness, and knoweth not whither he goeth, because that darkness hath blinded his eyes. Now back over here, Romans 13 and verse 12. The night is far spent, the day is at hand. Let us therefore cast off the works of darkness. Cast off hating your people. Okay, cast off being the malice, the hatred, the envy, the jealousy. Right? Put on the spirit. Let's get that real quick. Because we know that what? The spirit is life. And the flesh is death. Galatians 5 and 22. But the fruit of the spirit is love, joy, peace, long-suffering, gentleness, goodness, faith, meekness, and temperance. Okay, that's the life. Okay, that's the light right there. That's the armor. It says, let us walk honestly in the day, not in rioting or drunkenness, not in chambering and wantonness, not in strife and envying. See? But put ye on the Lord Yahushua Hamashiach, and make not provision for the flesh to fulfill the lust thereof. So it says, put on Yahweh Shem Shai and don't go to the flesh. Okay, don't go to the flesh. Put on Yahweh Shem Shai. Matter of fact, let me get this real quick. Ephesians 6 and verse 10. It says, finally, my brethren, be strong in the Lord. Okay, and in the power of his might. It says, put on the whole armor of Yahweh, that ye may be able to stand against the wiles of the devil. I want to look that word up. Where is it? While. It says devious or cunning stratagems employed in manipulating or persuading someone to do what one wants. So it says, put away the wiles of the devil, which is what's the floors, what does it say? Devious or cunning stratagems employed in manipulating. So devious or cunning tactics into manipulating or persuading someone to do what they want. And it says the wiles of who? The devil. Okay. It says, for we wrestle not against flesh and blood. So this isn't a battle that we're just going to go out killing, hunting demons physically, right? It says, but against principalities, against powers, against the rulers of the darkness of this world, against spiritual wickedness in high places. So we're going up against, be spiritually going up against the elites, okay, the banking families. We're going up against principalities. We're going up against angels, which are angels on the left-hand side, okay? It says we're going up against spiritual wickedness in high places. Again, with the elites are setting up here, okay, what Satan got set up for us. It says, because we know that Second Peter tell you that Satan and E is seeking whom he may devour, and that's a lot of stumbling blocks out here. Okay, it says, wherefore take unto you the whole armor of Yahweh, that ye may be able to withstand in the evil day, and having done all to stand. It says, stand therefore, having the loins girt about with truth, and having on a breastplate of righteousness. So those are two key things right there, truth and righteousness. Okay. Let me look up the words real quick. So I'm looking up truth. It says, to be firm, solid, and steadfast, good faith, faithfulness, and loyalty, quality of being true. And look up righteousness. It's etymology. It says righteous. It says wise way, excellent, courteous, morally correct, having elegant manners, well bred, polite, gracious, benevolent. So these are some of the two things that we got to put on those spirits. It says, and your feet, and doing these things, it says, and your feet shod with the preparation of the gospel of peace. And we know that's a big thing, because that's how you're blessed, with the gospel of peace. This is Romans 10:15. And how shall they preach except they be sent? As it is written, how beautiful are the feet of them that preach the gospel of peace, and bring glad tidings to the good things. So that's a blessing. Okay, you're blessed when you bring the gospel when you preach and bring the gospel of peace. Okay, it says, and above all, taking a shield of faith, wherewith ye shall be able to quench all the fiery darts of wickedness, and take the helmet of salvation and a sword of the Spirit, which is the word of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. And the word is what? The sayings, which is Yahushua. Okay? Because Yahushua said, if you do these sayings of mine, let me see. Matthew 7:24, therefore whosoever heareth these sayings of mine and doeth them, I will liken him unto a wise man, which buildeth his house upon a rock. And that rock is Yahushua. Okay, and the wise man is going to build his foundation upon Yahushua, which is being rooted and grounded in love. Ephesians 5. Let's see what we get real quick. I'm right here in it. Ephesians 3:17, it says that Hamashiach may dwell in your hearts by faith, that ye being rooted and grounded in love. Okay. It says, back over here, Ephesians 6 and verse 18, praying always with all prayer and supplication in the Spirit, and watching therefore unto with all perseverance and supplication for all saints. So we're supposed to be praying for our people who are the saints, okay, which is going to be the people who are in the spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. It says, let's go read it. Matter of fact, I'm gonna end it with this and come back with a part 2. This is Acts 14:22, confirming the souls of the disciples and exhorting them to continue in the faith, and that we must, through much tribulation, enter into the kingdom of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. And the reason why these words are told to us, so that we can spiritually prep to prepare. Like, listen, this is not going to be an easy task. We're going to have to go through all these different things in order to make it into the kingdom of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. This is not an easy way to go. Okay, there's going to be much tribulation. That's why these words are being spoken unto us, so we can mentally prepare. But with that, come back with a part 2 later on. Call Allah Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai Ba'ashem Rakal Kadash. Shalom.